Good afternoon, YouTube. It's Latoya again, and I'm coming to you to discuss another Savings Money Chronicles series. And today it came across my mind about education. And I know how expensive it is, and we're starting at an early stage of paying tuition, just like in elementary schools and high schools, if you going to private schools and things like that. But for those that are considering college and beyond, college, it is very expensive. You have to think about boarding, your books, food, transportation, if that's required for you, depending on how far from home you're going. And so my experience, I'm just going to speak from that. I came from a single parent home, so that meant that there was not a lot of money. So I tried to do as well as I could in school to ensure that there were scholarships that I could apply for, as well as, at the time there was grants. Now currently I know in Louisiana's TOPS that they have right now, as well as work study programs, and I also did internships, paid internships. So some things to consider, which I know you may want to just hurry up and get from home, but if it works out where it's cheaper, if you have a college in your city or your town, at least the first 2 years, that may be the best option, to where you can save enough money where you don't have to get any loans. Definitely, like I said, research as much as you can on scholarships. I did some research. I went through some, of course, your guidance counselor. My church had a lot of various programs where they'll bring in people to help us to, especially decide what college to go to, and as a way of guiding us, depending on what careers you were interested in, what subject matter you was interested in, to get you certain type of scholarships. Let's see. Also, right now we're in this lot of technology society where everything is can be found at your fingertips. So I would definitely use the internet to your advantage. And if you see where you may have to delay, and I'm just saying in the future where you don't have to worry about debt of a student loan, I would take a few months or a year, not to say that's you're going to diminish whatever your goals or dreams are, but if that helps you in the future, if you and when you're in your 20s, you're not thinking that far ahead, you're not even thinking about tomorrow. So, but that's something to consider, when you're looking at schools and things like that, if you decide to further your education. Now, if it's later on in life, I decided to do some things later on in life. So I actually waited till I was where I felt I had enough finances to go part-time. Well, in graduate school, you don't have to take that many hours. I was taking a maximum of 9 hours, which was considered full-time. So it took me an extra year, but that was okay, because I said that I was getting out of here with no type of debt, loan, or anything like that. So I didn't mind taking my time getting out much, just a year later than I would have if I would have been going to school full time, not working a full-time job as well. So that's just some things to consider. And plus, there's a lot of courses you can do online, where you can take a lot of your courses online and then transfer to the school of your choice. So that's things where you can still work if you need to work. Because I would still try to have some type of income. That'd be your biggest thing, to always have some type of income coming in, regardless how small it is, just some type of income because they're just things that comes up, and if you don't have parents or someone to fall back on financially, just to make sure that you can save yourself in those situations when life happens. Okay, so that's just my 2 cents on furthering your education and ways of saving in that. And then once you're in the school system, I used to go to the library. A lot of books and information I could find was there, where I could just make copies and things like that, where I didn't have to buy the book. So if you don't have to buy the book, or of course buying books used, and just just open up your mind, think outside the box where you can save money, with those type of materials as well. Okay, so you guys have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you in the next one.